Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Former NTF-ELCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy has explained her controversial statements against a Manila trial court judge. Mon Gualvez joins us live from Manila for an update. Hi, Mon. What did the Supreme Court have to say? Hello, Mon. All right, we'll try to fix that link to Mon Gualvez. For now, let's move on now to Justice Secretary Boying Remulla denying claims of shrinking civic and media spaces in the Philippines. Speaking before members of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Switzerland, Remulla said that the Philippines has no state policy to intimidate human rights defenders and media workers. He added that the Filipinos' freedom of expression and right to peaceful assembly remain protected. The Philippines ranked 7th in the 2021 World Impunity Index by the Committee to Protect Journalists. We will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Former NTF-ELCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy has responded to the controversial statements she made against a Manila trial court judge. Mon Gualvez is back with us and he joins us now from Manila for an update. Hi Mon, what do you have for us today?
Sean, an infringement of the right to free speech. That's how former NTF-ELCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy's camp described the complaints in their petition before the Supreme Court to set aside the show cause order against her. Her legal counsel, former presidential spokesperson attorney Harry Roque, cited 3 grounds as to why his client should not be cited in contempt. This is regarding Badoy's social media post last September where she assailed Manila Regional Trial Court Judge Marlo Magnoza Malagar's decision to remove the terrorist label on certain groups tagged as communists. In their 47-page pleading, Roque said the contempt citation violates his client's constitutional freedom of expression. They also insisted that Badoy only posted a hyperbole or reduction to an absurdity to stress a point. Second, the camp claimed that Badoy's criticisms were fair, as she insisted how Judge Malagar erred in his refusal to tag the CPP-NPA as a terrorist group. Lastly, Roque said an incitement requires a high threshold, meaning it should constitute speech that threatens to provoke imminent lawless action, which Badoy's posts and comments did not have. Badoy's camp further noted that the provision in Judge Malagar's ruling that communist groups have noble goals is wrong. Sean, Badoy's camp insisted that they will not stop commenting against communist groups as they feel it is their responsibility as citizens with the right to free speech. Sean?
Right, thank you for that update. That was Mon Gualvez over the phone reporting to us from Manila. And Senators Raffy Tulfo and Cynthia Villar got into a heated debate about the conversion of farmlands into residential and commercial areas in a Senate hearing. This clash started when Senator Raffy Tulfo inquired about the decline in the number of farmlands in the country as big developers buy lands to convert into subdivisions and commercial areas. Villar, who chairs the agriculture panel, said that such a scheme is part of the real estate business. The Villar family is engaged in real estate and retail industries.
It's an investment decision for these people. If somebody will buy your land at a bigger amount, maybe you can sell it and buy another land that is cheaper somewhere else and build your farm there.
Hindi po ganun nangyari,
I think
ma'am.
it's the thinking of business. You have to understand agriculture as a business also.
I'm not a businessman, but I can understand agriculture po, ma'am.
I tend to disagree with you.
Na marami na po mga subdivision na nagsilipa na.
Where will the people live if you don't build subdivision?
Marami po mga lugar na pwede pong pagtayuan ng subdivision. Huwag lang po i-take over yung mga farms.
And the Agriculture Department has approved the importation of 25,000 metric tons of fish to augment supply amid the closed fishing season. Justine Punsalang with the details.
Galunggong, tulingan, and other fish commodities will soon be imported to the Philippines. The Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources has approved the importation of 25,000 metric tons of frozen fish commodities to supplement local demand. BIFAR Information and Fisher Folk Coordination Unit Head Nazer Briguera says the government needs to import supply amid the closed fishing season, which allows fish to spawn. The closed fishing season started last November 1 and will continue until January 2023. In a statement, the DA BIFAR said the move is necessary to ensure adequate supply in wet market. It also assures the public that the importation and unloading of frozen fish will adhere to strict guidelines and will be monitored by relevant agencies to ensure that the imported supply are safe for human consumption. The agency added that commercial fishing vessels and accredited fisherfolk organization affected by the closed fishing season will be allowed to import. President Bongbong Marcos has earlier said that importing fish in the Philippines is unacceptable. But the BIFAR notes this is only a temporary measure. In an interview with Business World Live, Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura President Rosendo So expressed support for the importation.
So far, if we see the record last year, the month of October, we imported around 69,000 metric tons, and of course, October is around 40, and December is 42. So if we import in the range, it is I think okay, but not more than that.
But So also said that there is a need to make bigger local fishing boats to improve the catch of local fisherfolk.
Our fisherman has a small boat, so they could not go to other places, farther places. So maybe we have to give them more bigger fishing boat so that they could go out what the other is doing. So what we could do is help our local fisher folks.
For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
And a former U.S. Treasury chief compares the collapse of cryptocurrency firm FTX to Enron's infamous bankruptcy. The details in this video from Bloomberg.
Much of Twitter is comparing FTX to Lehman Brothers, the failed Wall Street bank that triggered the Great Recession.
A lot of people have compared this to Lehman. I would compare it to Enron.
That's Larry Summers, former president of Harvard University and Treasury Secretary under Bill Clinton. He sees a lot of similarities.
The smartest guys in the room, not just financial error, but certainly from the reports, whiffs of fraud, stadium namings very early in a company's history, vast explosion of wealth that nobody quite understands where it comes from.
Enron founder Kenneth Lay and COO Jeff Skilling were out front in turning an old-school energy company into a 21st century energy trading powerhouse. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried is an MIT graduate who made $1 billion before the age of 30. Enron played fast and loose with financial accounting rules, using dozens of shell companies to hide losses. We still don't know the full extent of what happened at FTX, but its organizational structure couldn't have been better designed to confuse everybody. FTX is now the subject of both civil and criminal investigations by the U.S. government. And just one more similarity, now that FTX has declared bankruptcy, a restructuring expert is stepping in, and it's the same guy who managed the liquidation of Enron.
And for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.